Hi everyone, meteorologist Rusty Dawkins with KLKN looking at the potential for snowfall for this next storm coming at us Wednesday into Thursday. Models are still kind of all over the place, so we may have one more update. If you want updates, be sure to follow me on YouTube, become a subscriber, click on that button, and then you'll know. If you hit the little bell too, it'll tell you when I do updates. But here we go with just kind of the overview here first, just to kind of give you some timing. This is what it's going to look like. Snow starts to move into south central and southwestern Nebraska by about 6 p.m. Wednesday. So Wednesday afternoon into the evening hours, it spreads east. Notice it's about the southern half of the state. So northwestern, north central, northeastern Nebraska may miss out on most of this. Probably okay with that for some of you who've been seeing snow over and over and over again. Then as we head into Thursday morning, snow in south central and southeastern Nebraska before it all moves out by Thursday afternoon. So here's this is what the first model looks like. Notice this stuff right here. This is from Tuesday night, a different storm system that will be out of our hair. So that's just going to be there anyway. That's not this next storm that we're talking about, and that's going to be there for most of the storm potentials. Now this is one of the long-range models, and long-range models are notorious for showing a lot of snow, and that's exactly what's happening in south central and southeastern Nebraska. So much of the state seeing 2 to 4 inches, or much of the southern half of the state 2 to 4 inches, but it has southeastern Nebraska with a lot. This is also a long-range model, which means it doesn't look at what's happening right now. It's like the short-range models are a little more accurate, and this one also showing a lot of snow, not quite as much, but it is showing south central and southeastern Nebraska anywhere from 6 to 8 inches of snow. I still think that's just maybe a little too high. Now model number 3 is more of a mid-range model, still showing the same. So I mean, if things set up right, 4 to 6 or 7 inches of snow not out of the question for model number 3. Model number 4, similar but less now, same spot, just less amounts, 2, 3, maybe 4 inches of snow for model number 4. Model number 5, now we're getting into the short range, the ones that are usually the most accurate because it takes a smaller amount of data and it looks at what all the other models have been saying, and then it does its thing. And this is what this one comes up with, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. I like this one. This one makes the most sense to me. 3, 4 inches of snow, less to the north, a little more to the south. That makes sense. Model number 6, also short range model. And here we go with that one. This one also showing most of the heavier snow further south and southeast. That 10 inches seems a little high, but you know, it is possible. And then the further north you go, the less, like 1, 2, 3 inches from Grand Island, York to Lincoln. So that's kind of what's happening. So this is what I'm saying for my forecast. I'm saying trace to 1 for good north central and northeastern Nebraska, 1 to 3 for the Panhandle, swooshing through Ogallala towards North Platte. And then just north of Interstate 80. Then along most of Interstate 80 from Omaha to Lincoln, and then kind of south towards McCook, that's your 2 to 4 stripe. So this area right here, 2 to 4 inches. And then the further south you go, the more we get, 4 to 6, and then eventually 6 to 8 along that Kansas-Nebraska border. So this is my forecast. This is what I think is going to happen. A little bump to the north with this storm system, and we get 4 to 6 inches where there's 2 to 4. Or conversely, if you push it to the south a little bit, 1 to 3 inches for a good portion of the state. So we'll see what happens. We still got about 24 hours left before anything really starts to happen. So we might do one more update. I'm not sure yet. We'll see if I have time. I may be in the thick of watches, warnings, and advisories. But that's the information I have for you right now. And if you want to watch Channel 8, I'll have more updates there. If you can't watch Channel 8, I'll try to do another one of these down the road. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys.